So on this segment of Talk Smack with Mac, we're going to be talking some basketball, and then there's a lot of rumblings out there that LeBron James is one of the greatest basketball players in the world, people, and I agree. But there's somebody who thinks that not Michael Jordan, not Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but Kobe Bryant, the late, great Kobe Bryant, is better than the king.
Are you ready? Let's talk smack.
Man, let's welcome my guest down, Mr. Levi McDonald, people, one of the best basketball minds I know. Yo. All right, so what's up, man? Thank you for hopping on Talk Smack with Mac. And I think you're absolute crazy. We're going to jump right into this. You think that Kobe Bryant is better than LeBron James. Well, let me remind you who LeBron James is. This dude's a 6'9", 260-pound freak of nature. He jumps higher than everybody else. He runs faster than everybody else. He passes like Magic Johnson, and he dunks like Michael Jordan. This dude is the GOAT.
What?
This dude is absolutely amazing. Let me read you some of his stats. 4-time league MVP. Kobe has 1. 4-time finals MVP. Kobe has 2. He has more All-NBA first teams with 13. Kobe has 11. He was more All-NBA more than Kobe. On top of that, LeBron averaged more points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks than Kobe Bryant. Where is your argument coming? Yeah, you could go there and say, oh my God, Kobe has 5 rings and Bron doesn't, yada, yada, yada. Are you serious? I don't want to hear that shit. LeBron James is absolutely phenomenal. It doesn't matter what team this dude is on, he takes them to the championship when healthy. This dude went to, 8 consecutive finals in a row? He went through that Celtics Big Three, which dismantled Kobe Bryant's team.
Get the fuck out of here.
This dude is taking a ragtag Cleveland team that played a little bit of defense and made some threes when he was 22 years old to the finals.
Psh.
Yes, he lost against Tim Duncan and that super big three over there in San Antonio. But 22 years old. He didn't have Shaq. This dude has been doing it ever since he came into the league. He didn't take 2 or 3 years to get the start on his team. From day one, he was that guy. This dude was on the cover of Sports Illustrated when he was 16 years old. He had godlike expectations put upon him, and in my opinion, and many around me, he surpassed them. When you put that much pressure on a child, 99 out of 100 fail. This dude not only took those expectations and said fuck them and surpassed them and did whatever the hell he wanted with his homies, he did it in dramatic fashion. He won a title for his hometown team. Philly didn't even like Kobe Bryant. This dude went to the Big Three. When everybody was hating on him, went down to South Beach, played with his homies, and he got rings down there. And then after that, he went back to Cleveland, won the title like I just said, and then said, you know what? I want to go to L.A. In that time, L.A. was already dismantled and just full of young kids that were learning how to play in the league. A team that was blown up from bad signings and a retirement of the late, great Kobe Bryant. But he took that team, he flipped it and won a championship in 2 years. This dude has won everywhere he went, and he has won titles on 3 teams. Come on, man. You need to put some respect on his name. LeBron James is the GOAT. You're insane. Look, that's all fine and dandy. LeBron James is one hell of a player. But Kobe Bryant is just a different person. Growing up, I didn't go outside and play and any of that shit on Tuesday and Thursday nights when the Lakers were playing. Kobe Bryant brought me to sit my ass on the couch and watch basketball every day that he played. 7:30, I was in the seats. This dude gave me goosebumps when he played. He was bringing it every single night on both ends of the floor. This dude made defense fun. He took it seriously. He shut down the opposing team's best wing, and he went out and hung 35 on their head on the same night. That's impressive. This dude had 9 All-NBA first-team defense How many does Bron got? That's all you're going to say? Kobe Bryant was that guy. He wasn't a freak of nature. He wasn't 6'9", 260. Kobe Bryant was 6'6", 205, the most skilled basketball player I've ever seen in my life.
Get out of here.
He had counters upon counters upon counters. The greatest mid-range ever. Fadeaways out of the gym. Nobody could stop this guy. He made shots that you had no idea were going to go in the basket. Game winners, clutch, attitude, ferocity. He was pissed off every time he got on the court. He brought a mindset that nobody else even thought of. Allen Iverson, when he was guarding Allen Iverson back in the day, Kobe Bryant used to watch Shark Week, dog, to get in the mood to go out and kill his opponents. This dude listened to the Halloween theme song before every game to get in the mood to kill. You better put some damn respect on Kobe being Bryant. Kobe Bryant is different. The most poetic basketball player I've ever seen on the court. He moved every stride, just had purpose, had meaning. This dude did ballet in the offseason to strengthen his ankles.
Wow.
This dude memorized the referee handbook so he knew what positions on the court he can make certain hand checks and movements and stuff like that. This dude was different. His mentality is above none else. Kobe Bryant will go out there and put 40 on you in 3 quarters. Most people be like, cool, I got 40, I'm going to go sit down. Nah, Kobe Bryant, you got 40 and 3, he's trying to get 60. I watched this man have 62 points at the end of 3 quarters, and the Mavericks team has 61. I watched this dude drop 81 points in a game. Nobody could stop him. His team was down by 20. They ended up winning by 20. When the game's on the line and LeBron James has to be clutch and go in and do what he has to do, for the first majority of his career, he couldn't even get it done. He was afraid of the shot, afraid of the big moments. Kobe Bryant embraced them. Kobe Bryant was the big moment. Yes, he played with Shaq, and that was great, but you know what? They just dominated when they played together, and then he went out and he won 2 more championships without him. Kobe Bryant never left his team. He showed loyalty 20 years in the city of LA, putting his blood, sweat, and tears in that purple and gold. Kobe Bryant is the greatest basketball player I've ever seen play in my life, and I do not think anybody could ever change that opinion. This dude was different, and he taught me something. He's more than a basketball player. He is an icon for myself and for anybody else that watched him play. Go ask the greats of the greats that played against him, and they'll tell you how ferocious he... What word is that? He's making me make up words and shit. He was just ferocious on the court, and he fucking wanted to suck everybody's soul. He was different. He was Shao Kahn on that bitch. There was a reason why Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant are brothers, and Michael Jordan didn't like anybody. It's because of the respect that Kobe Bryant demands because of how he plays the game of basketball is just different. LeBron James is great, but he's no Kobe Bryant. How can you say that Kobe Bryant is a better player? Because he has the 5 rings argument? All right, rings are one thing, but LeBron James has more points, rebounds, assists, everything than Kobe Bryant. LeBron James is going to go down possibly as the number 1 scoring player in the league, and this dude is a pass-first player. Come on, man. This dude is different. All the people out there that think Kobe is better than Bron, that think Mike is better than Bron, you guys are insane. This dude could do it all, and he is one of the best at everything. LeBron is the GOAT. Come on now, people.